Here's a real good example of a place to sift. I rolled this log out. You can see it was laying right there at the end of my shovel. You can see the base clay. And look at all this stuff that was pushed up on this behind it. It eroded out of the bank and came down and laid behind this log. I'm scooping this up and put it in my sifter. There could very well be nice artifacts right in here. This is right in where I found a point yesterday. So, you know, this sucks. Got rained out. I'm not staying out in this. I'm getting across the river and going home. So anyway, later. Alright, I'm back out on the river. I got rained out earlier, but alright, I got my screen mounted up. I took the stuff from right up in there. Let's go out in the water here real quick. I'll try to watch my camera angle so you guys can see this. I don't see nothing in that one. Hell, I do. Right there's a piece of Indian pottery. Right there, a lot I find. Little fragment. I've done a lot of sifting in here. I found that point, that Amos point that's serrated in that cache. The cache came from right in here with the crystal tip. I found it real close to where I'm at. That's all I see, a piece of pottery. I'll get back on my next find in the screen. Well, there's a flake of flint right there. Little flake of green. So I got a piece of pottery and a flake of flint. You should have on a site that's, you find a lot of stuff. You should be finding stuff consistently. Well, anyway, later. Alright, I'm back. I've been sifting in here. The thing I got's right here. It's a little like preform or something. The tip's gone, but it's kind of nice. Cool to find something like this anyway. See if I can't get onto something nicer later. Alright folks, I've been sifting. I've probably sifted 40 hours on the place that I found the Clovis point. I'm finding stuff. I'm finding little paleo tools. I haven't shown it all just because I want to do it like as a group, and most of the other stuff isn't nice, but I got a broken, like I think paleo lance or something. Could even be a fluted point. There's nothing else coming out here. It is a paleo camp. I found where the fire pits, there's only 2 of them coming out of the bank that I can see, but see if you can see this. It's broke, but man, this would have been nice, and I'd say it's paleo. It's right here. I haven't even got this all sifted down, but you can see it's paper thin. It's a piece out of a point, and I'd say it's a paleo lance. Look at just how, oh my goodness, this would have been nice. It might even be a preform like to a Clovis or something. I don't know. It's just beautiful flaking and everything. It's broke right here. I don't know what it would have been, but this is an edge of it, and I'd say that's like an agate base in these lance, but different than an agate base in one of the thin ones. Wow folks, it's hard to tell what it is there really. But that would have been nice, and it's right off a paleo site where a beautiful Carter Cave Clovis point came from. It's one of the nicest points from the river. Later. Alright, this is all I found so far, but this is definitely a paleo piece because there's nothing else here. There was just one little paleo camp here, and I've been looking a lot. Getting very little flint and very little stuff, but I have a Clovis, another knife, and this is some kind of little, it's broke here, but man, it's nice. Nicely made, beautiful material, just paper thin. This is the base down here. It's got some light grinding on it, and I think it's impacted and it blew the tip off. You can see there, and it's like a lancelet point made out of jewel grade Coshocton flint, and it's translucent. Look, it's beautiful flint. I mean, it's just as thin as window glass. Wow. I'll show you the rest of the paleo stuff from here at the end of the video. This isn't my greatest find, but for how old it is and what it is, it's significant because I have other stuff. I'm going to try to keep all the work tools together from this paleo site. Later. Alright, I'm heading to my kayak. You can see this looks pretty good, but there ain't much stuff here. This is about the extent of the Paleo beach. Alright, here's the piece I found today. This is what it would have looked like, in my opinion. It's impacted from the top, and you look at this, it's slightly concave here. It might be an unfluted Clovis. It's a real thin, well-made piece, and it came from right where that Paleo point is. You can see it's broke here, and it's broke down this side, but the base is good. That's a Paleo point, there isn't any doubt after I look at it. And it's got light grinding. It's like it wasn't finished, maybe it was, but it's not as ground heavy as the fluted point, but it's got a little. But right there is what it would have looked like. You know, I'll show it with the other stuff in a minute. Later. Alright, I'm back now. This is all we're up to after about 40, I'd say 41 to 42 hours worth of sifting, where I found these few pieces. And this is, I haven't got much. But this, I think, is an unfluted Clovis. It's a real thin point. It came from right in around this stuff, and there's nothing else there. So I would just, it all looks Paleo to me. It's really well made, and it's all beautiful material. And look, every piece is a different material, so I know there's more stuff there. This is the gem, but all of this other stuff with it just makes it more valuable. It does to me anyway. Try to get this whole dude's toolkit and see everything that he was making. And it's a shame this is broke, but I still love it. Look at that material. It's just absolutely stunning. And it's translucent. I would have liked to have that hole, but it's such an old piece that I'm happy to have it the way it is. Well, anyway, I'll get back out on my next hunt. I went twice today, and this is all I found, but it's worth it to me. Later.